He's got the nice shirt going. He's in the championship match.
Now he's going to let his ball do his talking.
How about taking a week off, revamping everything, working on your vertical plane, your footwork, and making it to the championship match?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, he had a lot of stuff that he was working on, and to piece it all together in 1 week's time, pretty amazing.
One of the changes that this man has made has been to his mental outlook. He and his wife and the youngsters travel around in a motorhome, and he was having some confidence problems. He talked about it. Said his wife said, just think more positive.
Steve gets down on himself. You know, it's easy to do when you get in a rut out here.
Also used a lot of the regionals to build up his confidence, didn't he, Randy?
Yeah, he did. The regional tours, regional events that he's bowled in, that they've been using a sport condition, a lot of the tournaments. He's gotten a lot of practice on this condition. He's made the adjustments in his game, taken his game to another level to combat the real tough sport condition.
And he's thought about that sports psychologist. Not committed to it yet, but he sees the result by Chris Barnes and a lot of the other guys, so he is weighing the opportunity.
Yeah, I think he realizes that. There's times when he gets a little down on himself. When he needs to stay positive, it's hard for him to get that mental positive picture going, and it affects his game.
Beat Hall of Famer Walter Ray Williams Jr. in the semifinal by those scores, 210 to 184. And the perfectionist bowls with perfection to get things underway. A double.
You can see the line that Danny Wiseman's playing, the inside line. His ball enters the pocket. He gets 10.
Just like he did last night. Not one, but two 300 games.
Right off my hand. Hey, Johnny.
Danny said it. He lost the ball off his hand. He didn't get the revolutions and the rotation on the ball that he wanted. Take a look here at the bottom of the swing. Just misses it. And at that point, he's going, oh, God, please hook. Leave one of those ugly splits that I saw Robert Smith make in the lead.
He worked on that four-step delivery. We saw it at Virginia Beach. Remember last year?
You know, when he first came out on tour, he had a four-step approach. Modified it somewhat, added an extra step. It's a lot easier to go from 4 to 5, in my opinion, than it is to go from 5 to 4. Going from 4 to 5, all you're doing is adding a motion step. There's no movement with your push away. Just adding an extra step. Some guys over across the bridge getting their whooping stick on tonight here at Yankee Stadium. A big double there for Steve Jaros. Take a look here at Steve's release. He's got his wrist inverted, broken back, which is a real weak position, but on the way down he gets back up underneath it, and that follow-through going over his right shoulder. And the results are real good. Danny Wiseman trails by 1.
And he's using, by the way, Randy, two different balls on the left and the right. One weaker, one stronger.
Looks like he needs a little bit more bite on the right lane. You notice the thing that I think that really stands out with the changes that Danny made in this past week is his ball speed's a lot slower, a lot softer than it was. And what that does is it gives his ball a lot more time to react. Stronger ball in the right lane, weaker ball in the left.
You thought I didn't notice.
That was a pretty good call, by the way, partner. Danny gets this ball into the switch zone. Head pin going to the sidewall. Watch this reaction. He's smoking.
Steve now spared in 1 and 2, strikes in 3 and 4.
No backing down from this guy. Waited for this for a long time. He's worked long and hard. Talking with his wife June in between stops as they're driving to in between stops with the kids, talking about what he needs to do mentally. He wants to take advantage of the situations that he's in now. 6 frame, 1 pin lead. Oh! Almost a terrible break, Jim, almost leaving the 7-10 split.
Ely's that June would have hopped in the motorhome and left him.
Yeah. Saved him a lot of pins there. Saved him a bunch there if he goes 9 or 8-1.
Could have been worse.
It's been his wife June that's told him to think more positive. Steve will tell you he's never been the most positive thinker. The championship match. Danny Wiseman, Steve Jaros.